And the field is ready for dispatch. They're set, racing. The Cup field on its way. Janoob and Unchain My Heart with the first couple to bounce on the inside. Faulkner got away well. Mutual Regard jumped quickly, so did Who Shot the Barman. Areldo immediately over their heels, crossing towards the inside. Speed out wider was Mr. O'Kieran. Willing Foe, Sign Off going towards the middle of the pack in the early stages. Out very wide as Brambles, and Au Revoir in the blue cap as the deepest runner. Precedence has gone back. He's last of all as they settle into stride. Admire Acti had got away well, and he's up there with My Ambivalent. So they're the two leaders. My Ambivalent pulling hard on the inside. The leader from Admire Acti, and 2 lengths away in third, Royal Diamond. Faulkner's got over fourth today, beautifully positioned, and then Janoob, Ladari, Lucia Valentina, Willing Foe caught a little bit deep there from Who Shot the Barman between horses. Then came Brambles on the outside of Unchain My Heart, Mutual Regard, Au Revoir wide around Red Cadeau, Protectionist and Opinion. They're being followed further back by Sign Off. Next on his side, inside was Areldo as they sweep out of the straight. Gatewood towards the end. Then Mr. O'Kieran, who's caught out very wide. Precedence is back second last, and Seismos is last of all as the Emirates Melbourne Cup field starts to stretch out because My Ambivalent wants to run, and she leads by about 3 lengths. Admire Acti is holding down second, about 1.5 lengths to Royal Diamond third, and they're a long way in front, about 4 lengths clear then to Faulkner, and over on the inside was Janoob as they run up the riverside. With those as Brambles, 1.5 lengths further back Red Cadeau, who's deep out and he's on the move. Being followed then between horses is Willing Foe. Ladari's on the rail, and Au Revoir is also posted out quite wide as they run up towards the 1400. Then came Sign Off, he's midfield at the moment, being followed further back then by Who Shot the Barman down on the inside of Gatewood, improving his place, and then Lucia Valentina, Mutual Regard and Opinion. A length Protectionist, Areldo well back, followed by Unchain My Heart. Back to the end as Precedence in company with Mr. O'Kieran, and Seismos was still last of all at the 1200 metres, and the leader is still My Ambivalent by 2, Admire Acti, and Brambles had gone up into third placing, followed by Royal Diamond, Red Cadeau. A length away is Janoob, and they're followed then by Au Revoir. Faulkner bides his time, and Sign Off is starting a move. They're being followed by Ladari, Willing Foe, Gatewood well back in the field as Opinion, and Who Shot the Barman, Lucia Valentina on the rail, followed by Mutual Regard, Areldo, Protectionist, Unchain My Heart. Precedence towards the end with Mr. O'Kieran, and Seismos was still last, coming around the turn now, and Brambles is the first one to race up and challenge My Ambivalent as they swing around the bend. They're being followed by Red Cadeau, poised for his run, and so is Sign Off, and Au Revoir's wider, followed by Gatewood. Admire Acti's well back, Opinion has pulled out, Mutual Regard is threading through, and so too Protectionist. Red Cadeau hits the front, Sign Off coming after him with 300 metres to go. Willing Foe starting to run on down the outside, and Protectionist is bursting through. Protectionist raced to Red Cadeau, Who Shot the Barman, and then Sign Off, but Protectionist raced away at the 100 metre mark. It's Germany's Melbourne Cup. Protectionist by 3 lengths to Red Cadeau, and Protectionist bolted in the cup by 3. Red Cadeau second again, Who Shot the Barman third, and then Sign Off, Willing Foe, Precedent to Reldo, followed by Au Revoir, Seismos, Faulkner, Lucia Valentina, and next in Gatewood Opinion, and further back in the field to finish then was Mutual Regard, and they were followed in a strung out field going over the line then by Brambles, Unchain My Heart, Janoob, Ladari, and then My Ambivalent, who went way too hard. Royal Diamond back towards the tail, Mr. O'Kieran, and last to finish is Admire Acti.
From Ryan Moore, well, he was reluctant to accept the fact that he was part of Australian folklore when he won the Cox Plate. He is now, because he wins the Emirates Melbourne Cup on the German Protectionist. Protectionist wins the formula, have 1 run in Australia, tune up, and then win the Melbourne Cup, and he's absolutely bolted in. Dominant winner of the Emirates Melbourne Cup. Protectionist with a space 2, you guessed it. Red Cadeau runs runner-up for the 3rd time. Who Shot the Barman runs 3rd for Chris Waller, and Sign Off runs 4th. Willing Foe for Godolphin in 5th, but Ryan Moore is the winning rider in the Emirates Melbourne Cup.
Standing Protectionist, he's jogged in the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, he's won very easy, like a very good horse. He went strong pace and didn't have a lot of speed early on, and I was just struggling for a position. I got stopped back on the rail, but we was able to sort of follow Mutual Regard for following Damien. Is some bad thing to do around here, and you know, once I got in there, it was just finding the splits, and I had so much horse, he found them easily.
It was a terrific move by Andreas Waller to run him in the Herbert Power.